Hi, welcome to Dean's Space. Uh, my name is Dean. This is my channel. Uh, and what I'm going to do today, I hope to do today, is to kind of introduce myself to you. Some of you may like me, some of you may not like me. If you do like me, please put a like at the bottom. Give me a thumbs up. I also have an email address, which is under my About section. It is Dean's Space Mail at gmail.com. So if you have questions, you have things you want me to talk about, or you got a recipe, or are you looking for a recipe, or something like that, I love to cook. Some fishing ideas, whatever it might be. I do a lot of stuff. Okay, uh, you'll learn more about me as we go along. This won't be my first and last intro video. It's just the first one. I want to get out who I am. First of all, I'm a Christian. So that being said, let me explain to you that I'm not real tolerant of people bickering back and forth or bad mouthing me or other people or cursing, saying dirty words and all that kind of stuff. I'm not real up to that. Call me old fashioned. I'm only 65. I'm just about 65, so I guess you could call me old fashioned, and that's okay. I don't mind it. But if that's what you want to do, and you come on here and that's what you're going to do, I'm just going to block you, and I won't let you back on. Okay, but if you want to stay on and be friends and play nicely with the neighbors, we'll be friends. And one day maybe we'll meet other than on the air. But whatever the case, I just want to let you know where I stand because I don't change my mind very often. But first of all, who am I? Okay, I've told you my name is Dean. I live in North Louisiana. I've lived here for about 38 years, I think, somewhere around there. I married the best woman in the world when I lived in South Louisiana before we moved up here. We were married for, oh my goodness, I don't know how many years, but anyway, before we moved up here, uh, I married her before Sharon is her name, and I married her before she got out of high school. In fact, she was between the 11th and 12th grade. She went ahead and finished high school. Stupid me, I moved her away from her area. Of course, we had to move. I get a job. But anyway, she finished, and she goes back to her high school reunions and all that kind of stuff too. Uh, but she's still got her friends and her family down south. And I love it down there. I love North Louisiana and the people here too, but I truly miss South Louisiana. But anyway, moving on. Like I said, we've been married for 44 years and I see no end in sight. Best thing ever happened to me was when I met my wife and married her. I can't say that for her because I don't know. I don't. She might not have turned out. She might not have got a better end of the deal. I know I did. But next thing is, later on in life, I became a father. I had two daughters, and then I had a son. We're gonna start with my oldest daughter. My oldest daughter is, I'm not gonna tell you how old she is, but she's been around for a while. She's got two kids. One of them's 21, one's 19. I love my grandkids. Um, they're both good kids, and I get to see them when I see them. Now, my oldest granddaughter would have now has a son, so that makes me and my wife great grandparents. Now, I'm proud of that because you know what great grandparent is. That's just another way of saying what I've always thought about us from day one. We're great. Uh, we actually amount to nothing as far as the world's concerned, and we're nothing special. But we're great grandparents. We're great. So we now have a great grandson. We have those two grandkids with that daughter. So that's awesome. Love them all. Next is my second daughter. She's I'm not gonna tell you her age either, but you'll figure this out here in a few minutes. But anyway, she married an awesome guy out of Arkansas, and he had one son when they got married, and so now I have three grandkids from them, and all three of them are boys. Yes, but I love them. I love them all. Anyway, I'll get down to the next one. But anyway, all three of them are awesome guys. Uh, the youngest one is just turned 3. In fact, had his birthday a little while back. The next one up is 7, and then the next one up is 18, I think. 17, maybe 17. And like I say, they live over in Arkansas, and we all get along real well. And I love them all to death. I mean, really do. They're They're good folks. They're good folks. And my son-in-law cooks really good, and my daughter cooks really good. And so if I go to their house, I normally get to eat good. Good thing to think about. Okay, and then comes my son. My son is the youngest one. He is, I give you his age. He's my baby and he's 34 years old. He married an awesome gal from Arkansas. Love her dearly. She's been a lifesaver for me. They got married, moved to Arkansas, or actually he moved to Arkansas and married her. And he would say he was the best thing that ever happened to her. She would say she's the best thing that ever happened to him. And I tell you right now, they're both making an awesome pair. But they have two kids, and one's a boy, one's a girl. The oldest one is the grandson. He's 8, and he is awesome. He loves to ride. He started off riding sheep. He started to move up to riding uh, calves, and he backed out of that for a little while. He likes baseball. He likes to shoot archery. He likes to do just about anything. They all love going to Silver Dollar City, which I'm gonna put a plug in there for Silver Dollar City after a while. I'll put that under my raves. I love the place. But anyway, then I have my granddaughter. This is my second granddaughter, of course, but and all my girls were always princesses. My two girls, my oldest granddaughter, and now my youngest, princesses. So I guess I'd make my grandsons, princes. Anyway, uh, she is so sweet. She's sweet. She loves ballet. She just loves it. She's a crazy kid, and she loves it. She's uh 6 now, I think. I think she's 6. She's just 5 or 6. She's in kindergarten. My wife keeps up with ages. I'm not real good at it anymore. But anyway, they're awesome kids, and we got an awesome family. God watches over us and keeps us all safe and provides for us. And he's an awesome guy. God's just super cool, and I really enjoy working with him. I really love it. And I'm gonna take just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Uh, Next thing it is, of course, I said I was a husband. I'm a Christian, a husband, a father, and of course, the next thing I am after that would be a minister. I have been working in a ministry for boys, a Christian ministry for boys, for the one I'm in now over 30. I'm working on my 33rd year. It's called Royal Rangers. You'll see some more about them later on. Awesome group of men, awesome program. It's really good for the boys. Uh, I've been with the Royal Rangers. Like I said, I'm working on my 33rd year. I worked 10 years roughly with the Royal Ambassadors. Now, the Royal Ambassadors is in the Baptist church, and I came out of that years ago when the church I was at dropped Royal Ambassadors. They went to another program, and so Lord moved me on. Well, I ended up several years later. I ended up in the Royal Rangers, and come to find out, what really got me started is that the Royal Ambassadors and the Boy Scouts helped put the Royal Rangers together back in the 60s. And Johnny Barnes was the founder of it. And man, I tell you what, it's grown. We're all over the world. We're not, we're over several million and strong in boys and men. And we're in a whole bunch of different countries. I'll cover all that later. But anyway, that's what I do. In that, I love to camp. I love to fish. I love hunting. I love to ride my bike when I can. I'll explain that to you later too. But anyway, I just love doing just about anything. But the next thing, let me check my notes here. I will make sure I tell you everything about me that I can. I'm a son. My dad and mom have both passed on. They've both gone on to heaven. But I'm also a brother. My sister and her husband, both awesome people. They both live in Mississippi. Proudest punch of both of them. They've really serving the Lord, and they live a good life. And it just goes to show that serving God is fun. They're having fun now. They're both retired. They've got kids who've got kids, and so I don't know that they're great grandparents yet. I got them beat. But regardless, their kids are awesome, and their kids are awesome, and they married awesome wives. Uh, maybe one day I'll actually get to meet them in person, shake hands with them, and spend some time with them. But right now, it's just not they're not in that position to where we can do that. So let's see, we've been on here now about 10 minutes, and let me take another break. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna dwindle this down pretty quick here on this particular one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you that I'll have videos coming out as often as I can. Uh, I do a lot of stuff, and sometimes it gets in the way. But I'm gonna try to video everything I'm doing. Anything I'll go, anywhere I go, whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna try to video it and put it on here. Some of it I'll be outside, some of it inside, working on cars, fishing, whatever I do. I'm gonna just video it, and I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on the sites. And I've got playlists, and so check out my different playlists. Yeah, I probably have one of them too. But right now I have got. First of all, I've got raves. Raves is going to be things I talk about that I really enjoy. Ask me places I go to eat, people, places, businesses. Those can be raves, things I really enjoy. Then after that, of course, I'm going to have rants. That's the things that really tick me off. And I've got a bunch of them, but I don't get all upset about them. What I like to do is talk about them and get some opinions because maybe I'm wrong. Then the next one is ministry. I'll have a ministry one that's going to be talking about the Bible and do some Bible, maybe do a few short Bible studies, devotions, stuff like that. I'll tell you about my ministry, Rangers, et cetera, et cetera. Then the next one is Dean likes to talk. Now that right there is going to be special to me because I really do. I like to talk, and I like to say things that are worth saying. I don't like to just talk to be talking. But I normally do my homework. If I'm going to tell you about something, I've normally gone in and researched it, a little research on it, make sure I'm telling you the truth. I don't ever want to give you the wrong impression or give you a lie. I want to tell you the truth. So, anyway, if you think I need to do something different or you think I'm doing something wrong, feel free to tell me. I don't mind criticism, just as long as we keep a civil tone about us. But like I said, I trust that y'all know what I'm talking about, and I trust good folks out there. I still believe that the world is full of good people. I don't buy into this that everybody's the majority of people are bad. I don't buy into that. I've had some bad things happen because of people, and most of the time, had I been a little bit smarter in my dealings or wiser, it wouldn't have happened. But things do happen, and people are people. It's like I tell people a lot of times: if you expect a person to be something other than a person, then you're really kind of foolish. Not a fool, foolish. Just like anything else. If I'm working with boys, when I expect if people come in and try to help me, and they just don't act like they ought to act older. Well, I said, I tell them the same thing. If you expect a boy to be anything, act like anything but a boy, you're being foolish because they need to be boys. They need to understand that. I'll talk more about that later. But right now, I'm going to sign out. I've got to go outside and work on my car, which I'll be posting some videos on that later. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. I don't mind. All of my videos will not be sitting here in my office talking. I hope not. I will be outside. I will go out and do stuff. So, but bear with me. Give me some thumbs up. Subscribe if you will, so you'll catch all of them. So you'll get my updates every time I bring in a new one. I don't know how often I'm going to put one out, but I'm going to try for at least one a week. I don't make any promises. But I'm going to keep you filled in on what I do in my life and some things that are good for you. So, God bless you. We appreciate you. We wish you the best today of the week. Oh, and by the way, I didn't say it to begin with, but this is Friday, October 14th, 2022. And right now it's 12 o'clock. So I'm fixing to quit, go eat, and head out and work on my truck. Because I've got a big place to go next week, which is going to get a bunch of pictures off of that. And some whole bunch of talking and talk and talk some more. But anyway, appreciate you. Y'all have a great day. Have a great weekend. Be safe. And just tell somebody to smile. Just go somewhere and make people laugh. Make people smile. It's a very small thing to do, and it works. It makes people very happy. So God bless you again, and I'll see you the next time. Adios.